Snorkel. Welcome back to Sips and Sonnets. Keep going. The pang of melancholy brought about by Miss Meadows' reflection this morning lingered in her mind like an unwelcome guest.
It didn't help that the few customers that came and went were all in a rush to go about their day, and not one was in a talkative mood.
That's no good.
That was until a jolly, mustachioed face
Ooh,
burst
mustachioed.
through the tea shop door.
That's a great word. Mustachioed?
Miss Meadows.
Hey, we know you.
Oh, Doctor. Good to see you again. You seem to be in a good mood.
Am I
Did you
ever?
get funding?
You'll never guess what happened.
You got the grant.
I got the grant. Those stuffy bureaucrats never knew what hit them. I did my research on Mr. Huxley, the head of grants, and apparently he's quite the sweet tooth.
Ooh.
So you got him chocolates.
Fudge. A whole box.
Holy crap.
That was my shoe in the door. I caught him between lectures. He was so deep into that box of fudge, he would have given me the moon if I asked. But seriously, he was resistant to allocating funds to my team. Grants were told to be more stringent than usual with funding this year.
Okay.
So, I did what you said. While he ate, I recounted some of my adventures in the wilderness.
Oh, perfect.
He must have been quite taken by your stories.
He certainly was. And I reminded him that these stories would not have been possible without his department's continued generosity.
Perfect. Buttering him up.
With a big fudge-smeared smile, he told his secretary to make a note of us. We're receiving our funds soon.
Oh, congratulations.
You know what, Pavlov? I take back what I said about your theories.
Pavlov?
Oh, well, congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
I don't remember what he said about her theories.
Thank you, miss. It was a hard-fought battle. Ah, what a joy it is! I get to continue my research again.
Congratulations. Must be a huge weight off your shoulders.
What about the conference? Wasn't it about...
Oh, yes, the conference. Fascinating stuff, yes.
Miss Meadows felt something was not quite right.
Mm-hmm.
The man seemed perturbed for someone celebrating a great success.
What
determined
happened?
that the doctor may be hiding something.
Yes, indeed.
Miss
Are you looking forward to your next expedition?
Of course I am.
Where will it take you?
Well, given the success of my recent publications on primate behavior, I decided to continue further down that line.
Smart.
Next, baboons.
Ooh.
Oh, my. Aren't they dangerous?
That's what I was thinking too. Aren't they like 600 pounds of solid muscle?
Normally, yes. Vicious little creatures have canines nearly 2 inches long.
Holy crap.
And they are not afraid to use them.
Ouch.
But not this troop of baboons I've found. They are a treasure trove of novel animal behavior. Very different.
So, super chill baboons? Huh.
How so?
To put it simply, baboons exemplify the survival of the fittest slogan. The big, strong male gets all the females.
Sure.
However, a recent unintended consequence of human intervention led to a radical change in their lifestyle.
Oh.
You see, in a nearby town, regular folk received a large stock of meat that was found to be contaminated, unfit for consumption.
Oh, jeez.
They delegated its disposal to a truck driver who dumped the whole pile in the savannah. I thought hyenas might come running, so I hid.
Oh, so you were there, okay.
These baboons found it first, however. Because of the nature of their hierarchy, the biggest ones take all. Only they got to eat from the meat, and they guarded it fiercely, even after they were...
Oh, but it was contaminated.
Sounds like old-fashioned greed to me.
It was, but that was also their
Right.
downfall. The bullies suffered agonizing symptoms from intestinal infection and died quickly.
Jeez.
The remainder of the troop were too suspicious of the meat to approach it.
Fair enough.
They could tell.
Oh my, yes. Don't let their antics fool you. Apes are quite smart.
Of course.
Relatively speaking, of course. Most other animals, save for corvids maybe, would have been next in line at the death buffet.
Crows, which are corvids, are extremely smart.
But let me get to the exciting part. With the death of the big burly apes, the troop's hierarchy had been dismantled. Not only was there a notable reduction in infighting, but their rudimentary community became much more monogamous.
Oh. Huh.
Over the course of the year I'd watched them, they were the most cooperative, least combative apes I'd ever seen.
Isn't that fascinating?
Isn't that something?
I almost just said that.
Fascinating. You must have been quite thrilled to witness that.
Yeah.
That's an understatement. If it weren't for that major discovery, I would have had far less ammunition for my argument with the funding staff.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Oh, where are my manners?
Want some tea?
I'm very sorry, Doctor. I was so taken by this conversation, I almost forgot I ran a tea shop. Would you like some Earl Grey again?
Oh, not this time.
Oh.
I must say, arguing with the people at the conference has still left me quite anxious.
Fair enough.
I would really like something to calm my nerves.
Chamomile?
If you've got floral, preferably, but more bitter than sweet.
Coming right up, Doctor.
I think chamomile, right? I think that chamomile is I don't know if it's bitter, but we're gonna try chamomile. Okay. We'll let it go up to about here. I know we like strong stuff. So what are your plans for those funds? Plane tickets, binoculars? No. An interpreter for hire. Would you like me to get you a sandwich? No, thank you. I just ate. What's your favorite country to visit? Indonesia. No, Poland. Brazil? I can't pick. How do you feel about matcha? I don't have any, but it's hit or miss for me. Some places that know how to make it right. That's probably fair. There you go.
Chamomile and brewed to perfection.
Nice.
I can feel the anxious particles disintegrating.
But I'm glad I remembered that chamomile is supposed to, chill you out.
Thank you, miss.
You're most welcome.
Ah.
Every time I feel a touch of restlessness, chamomile soothes me like nothing else.
You are as shrewd a businesswoman as you are a tea maker.
The doctor's eyes wandered to the far wall,
Ooh.
adorned with
Would you mind if I asked you a question?
Certainly.
Not at all.
You seem like a well-travelled woman.
Being a journalist took me places, certainly.
Do you regret it?
Why do you ask?
Well, you see, I love what I do, truly. A dream come true and all that.
There's a
fact.
but, though.
Not many could claim to have been a few inches away from a snow leopard in the wild and survived to tell about it.
Not to survive. Their snow leopards are extremely reckless.
However,
Inclusive.
I must admit, I sometimes wonder what my life would have been like if I had instead, settled down. Wake up, commute to work, earn an honest crust, do my part for society, then be home for supper. Never worrying about missing a connecting flight, forgetting equipment at the hotel, or getting bitten by a black mamba.
Fair.
I love what I do. I feel free as a bird. But what if I'm a tree? Trees have no business being airborne.
You crave stability, then?
Well, maybe. I'm not quite sure.
I mean, I think the grass is always greener. You know?
On one hand, there is something comforting about familiarity, routine, like an old friend.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I feel I wouldn't be as interesting if I had stayed in one place. Being a citizen of the world, I have seen more of our pretty blue marble than most of my peers ever could if they had a whole year's worth of vacations.
And being interesting is something that matters to you.
Of course, I would hate to be a bore.
I think there's a small chance of that.
The same old stories to the same old people who are there to see it for themselves anyway. Meaning no offense, of course.
None taken. I hadn't taken you for the sort of person who had put much stock in how he was perceived by others.
Yeah.
Not that that's inherently bad. I travelled a lot because my job in the press necessitated it. But I took that job to begin with for a purely selfish motive. I wanted to see the world, all of it, with my own eyes, or as much as I could at least. The places I'd been, the people I'd met, the memories I still carry with me.
I understand that.
It was worth it just for that. Being able to talk about it with equally well-travelled people such as yourself is a nice bonus. So no, Doctor, I do not regret the years I spent travelling, and I hope you don't either.
You have given me much to digest, madam. Say, Tell me more about those memorabilia you've got over there.
Which one do you want to know about this time?
Got this beautiful little tortoise figure in India soon after I started my job taking overseas. I was fine with time there. My conversation seems roots the idea is thousands of years old, but entirely new to me. It's all embodied in this cute wood carving right here. No, I don't think so. Something else. How about this? One of my favorite pots. So much that I don't use it. Cast iron was resilient, don't get me wrong. It's more of a souvenir from my brief time in China. I stayed in Hangzhou. Let me tell you, you'll find no better green tea than there. Should I tell an anecdote from my time there or share something historical? The fable origin of tea. Maybe common knowledge, but it doesn't hurt to tell it.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but legends say that tea was invented by accident in ancient China 5,000 years ago. An emperor watched as a leaf carried by the wind fell into his pot of boiling water. Curious, he sipped from the water and found it so refreshing he could not help but shout, "Cha!" as in divine. It is said that is how tea got its more popular name, chai.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The drink quickly gained popularity and became a centerpiece of many religious and political rituals, as well as a household staple. Hard to imagine a world without tea today, since so many enjoy it everywhere.
Yes, I heard of Emperor Shenlong's legend. Whether it is true or not, it has such a serene feeling to it.
It does.
I can't help but be enamored with the whole tale. It was as if divinity itself offered him the world's first cup of tea. Well, I must be off.
Goodbye, Doctor.
A pleasure as always, miss.
That was lovely.
Scientist's departure was bittersweet. It felt like there was something left unsaid.
But it kind of was. I mean, we said that he had something happened at the.
Miss Meadows hoped he would come back again.
Me too. So he said that something happened at the conference he was at. Would it be nighttime? Guess we'll expect our nurse to come by. Oh, my back. Shouldn't neglect my stretches. No, you shouldn't. Work out your core. Important. Everything in your body connects to your core. Up I go.
Nurse Plath came in on cue.
Hello, Nurse Plath.
Miss Meadows' utter lack of surprise. She did not say so much as a hello.
Hello.
Without much pomp or circumstance, she got right to work.
Ready.
Miss Meadows thought to herself, the poor woman must have had a bad day.
Maybe she doesn't feel like talking.
She couldn't let her go without at least some light conversation.
Yeah.
You know that young gentleman I told you about?
Monkeys, yes.
Yes, him. Anyway, he had some trouble with his science grant. People he worked for wouldn't give him the money he needed, so he fought to get it back. And he did.
Nice.
Good man. I'm so happy for him. You ask me, those bosses of his might be keeping some of those science funds for themselves. If I still had it in me, I'd look into them myself. Show them some well-deserved comeuppance. I used to be a journalist, you know.
The nurse said nothing, but an audible low-register scraping could be heard from her direction.
Scraping?
She was clenching her jaw, teeth grinding like cogs in an old clock tower.
Odd.
You all right, love?
Suddenly, the nurse left in a hurry.
It's got a problem.
Goodness. I wonder what got her worked up.
Suppose my brand of rambling isn't for everybody. It's a shame. I was going to tell about the troop of baboons. Everybody loves a story with the underdog wins. Anyway, where was I with this sonnet? Let's see. Good, let's go. This is fun. I understand the poor doctor's dilemma. I was there once. We all ask ourselves at some point, am I happy here? Or am I destined to roam? Wanderlust. I walk old streets. Once we dreamed with glee. I kind of walk old boulevards once we dreamed with glee. Their lamps flickered at a useful pluck. As birds desire traveling, as birds desire traveling, did we. Wait, as birds desire luck, did we. As birds desire, I don't. As birds desire something, did we. A world to see until we're out of luck. So a world to see, okay, I walk old boulevards where we once dreamed with glee, and then a world to see until we're out of luck. World to see until we're out of luck. I walk old boulevards where once we dreamed with glee. Doesn't it? Okay, I walk old trails. I walked old trails where once we dreamed with glee. Their headlights flickered at our youthful pluck. Oh, the lamplights flickered at our youthful pluck. As birds desire traveling, did we. A world to see until we're out of luck. Okay, we'll go to bed. Not bad. Fawn. We're gonna watch the beginning of this next chapter just because it's weird to it's tricky to start this. So let's see what this has to say.
This morning, a familiar dream shook me wide awake. Funnily, it was about school.
It's cool.
I heard the top cause of recurring nightmares is primary education. Globally.
Maybe.
Used to be that war caused the most bad dreams. But I suppose we live in such peaceful times that school is the next worst thing.
That's an interesting thought.
Anyway, in this dream, Esme and I got singled out by Mrs. O'Hare.
Oh, no.
She had us do a quiz with burlap sacks over our heads so that we could barely see the questions.
That's mean.
When I took the sack off my head and tried to confront Miss O'Hare, all I saw was that faceless head.
Oh, yeah, from the other dream.
Featureless stranger staring back. I'd forgotten all about that face. I knew I'd seen it before.
Well, I mean, you just said he was faceless. You've done this before.
Did I? Oh, nobody liked Mrs. O'Hare.
Yeah.
She was vindictive. The kind of teacher even parents feared.
Sounds awful.
Still, when I heard she'd passed away, I went to her funeral.
That's fair.
Her family was exceptionally kind. We're still in touch.
That's nice.
It got me thinking, how can someone so cruel come from such a nurturing background?
It's happened.
Or maybe they weren't so nice until it was too late.
Yeah.
It's easier to apologize to an open coffin.
That's true.
I do dislike funerals.
Yeah.
Someday, I hope mine won't be so inconvenient to those attending.
Hopefully.
The last thing I want is to be a burden.
Oh. Ooh, it's coming to the next day. And I think it's a pretty good place to end this video. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Sips and Sonnets. We'll continue doing this. I'm finding this story absolutely delightful. So much fun. It's just a super chill, interesting story. I really want to see where this is going. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Sips and Sonnets. See you next time.